Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Along one sideline, Mike McDaniel, a former coach here with Washington, part of the staff that included future head coaches Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, and Matt LaFleur. His side coming into this one with a sterling 6-1 record. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted never, but you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built on.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. This one left for Daniels. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Ready.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Go! 18 caught. Let's go! Ready?
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. Bringing them out to former #2 overall pick out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. And it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Achane on the toss right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. The 30. He's at the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people is, well, do you have a rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders 14, Dolphins nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Like you always say, right back to work. Never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14, Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Shoulder reverse so far. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
13 yards on the play.
Rocco quick.
Commanders first down.
70.
Now Daniels off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the backup. It's second and 8.
Play action now. Daniels. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he goes out a little short of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey.
Out of the gun. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
19, let's go.
McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Daniels is going to throw again. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins have it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in third and short.
Wilson on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Wilson out of the pistol. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
First down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, now I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a... That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Achane again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wilson on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Pass complete to Dulcich. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And they're going to choose not to go for it here, and their punt team is out there.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Dolphins take possession of the football. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
There's Achane up the middle. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And stick with Achane. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and we netted some positive yards.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Bronco switch. Like
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
let's go now.
Trying to get it with the option here. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
A throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Wilson to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Once more, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it! 70 Timberwolf.
To throw, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. He's got room to roam. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the Puts it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. On the move. Headed right. Now he takes it. Galloping. Oh, Wilson fumbled it. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Trying for the touchdown. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mike Sarah still makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
On Mick, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They bring McLaurin in motion right.
Go.
Play action now. Daniels. He's going to push one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
First and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, They seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
To throw again on 2nd and 10, Wilson. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender not. This one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go ahead. 18.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Getting out to his left. That's the line. Tagovailoa's hit. The ball is out. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
11 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. That's cut at the 4. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Go ahead.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. And drawn up here for Daniels. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Caleb Johnson. And this will turn into one of the best plays of the week. He's gone. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the New York Jets. And this is Joe Burrow. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the veteran, Russell Wilson. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants with the lead at the half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hand off to the back. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
24. Commanders 21.
All set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Alert!
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go!
Out of the gun, Daniels finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's running with it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go!
Throwing from the gun here. It's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I'm not lying! I'm not lying!
First down.
60 Eagles! Here we go!
10 at the 42.
Throwing now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up
Hey!
To the air again. Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hey! Hey! Check that! Check
Short
that!
side option here. He's running left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey!
Third and long. They're going to throw.
Check that!
That finds Pittman complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Bronco switch! Bronco
Daniels
switch!
going to keep it. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what you just did. I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Once more into the heat. Goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Krosky Merritt can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 28, Dolphins 24.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line. This is second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Took it by Lowell. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Tua looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air on third and long. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Count to 60, count to 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. As it's go-to again, it's Pittman. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down give to Kronsky Merritt. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Motioning left is their running back. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Check,
Brings
Panther.
up third down and 8.
Bronco quick, 60 Bison.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panthers.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back to throw. Tua. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Greg Wilson. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders set to take over. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far.
Check.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Running right side by McLaurin. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action now with Daniels. That one's complete over the middle. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders now lead by 10. Extra points right now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
The score, Commanders 35, Dolphins 24. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you. This, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Wilson now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
Wilson now. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
2 set of downs for him from the 31.
Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Wilson. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's third down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Desperation time here on fourth. Into the hands of Dulcich. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 42. Dolphins 24. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Wilson on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. We had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Desperation time here. Throwing the out route complete. He won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Liking,
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they take him down right along the 30. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders close to picking up their 5th win.
Hold the ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. He's got it in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Washington first down. First down and goal to
Unlock
go.
Lions. Unlock Lions.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Going after try his goodbye lots. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 49. Dolphins 24.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Wilson with it on first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's a big strike to Hill. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up now.
For a Dolphins first down. A gain of 22 yards.
First down throw from Wilson. On the move, hit it right. He's going to keep it this time. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Dolphins first down.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Wilson. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.